Hi, Durga. So I want to talk to you about the first of three requests for some changes that I sent today. This is the one that has to do with create PDF issue. And I want to show you what this is about. It's not critical, but I want to see if we can come up with a clever solution to it. I think it's going to require a little research on your part. Now let me show you what the problem is first. I'm in the Sagetti sandbox and we can reproduce it here. I'll tell you why in a minute this works. So just do a search of any kind that results in non-zero results. Then scroll down, and if you click on this PDF button here, we get the pop-up that's telling us what it's about to do, which is fine. And then we click the OK button. Now this OK button, the way we've got it set up right now, opens a new window at a URL that's being provided to us by the essentially by the portlet code in the real world. In our world, it's actually a reference to a JavaScript variable that we set statically here. But this file isn't included in the portlet deploy, so the portlet code itself sets this for us, and it sets it dynamically depending on the particular user session you're in. Anyway, go ahead and click on this, and what it's going to do is open up a window, a new window there. Now here's the problem. I've actually built a delay into this thing, so there's about 5-second delay before the PDF is responded. And in our test world, in our sandbox, I don't actually create the real PDF. I just have a Hello World PDF sitting here that I download. But let me go back and show you again. Notice that during the time, after we click the OK button and start the download, there's about a 5-second delay here while you've got a blank page. And all you know is that something's happening if you look very closely at the spinner up there in the tab bar for Firefox. I think in other browsers you might get IE or something, you get something here, but there's very little visually indicating that anything's going on. And so we got a report from the business acceptance team that they're concerned that the customer is going to think right after clicking OK, if there is a long delay in getting the PDF back, they don't know what's happened. They just see a blank screen. So here's what I want to see if we can do, and this might be real tricky and is going to require some research on your part. The way we're doing this is this particular modal dialog is built off of I think a create PDF template file, if I remember correctly. And if I remember correctly also, that create PDF template file has an event, has an ID associated with the OK button, which is what we're looking for in terms of an event handler. So here it is. It's the PDF OK. And I believe that in the search results is where we actually have that. So here's the event handler that's bound to that. And we're opening the window at that create PDF URL. Again, that create PDF URL is statically set in our test case, but in the real world of the portlet, that is set dynamically by the portlet code. So the problem is we're just doing a window open and then going on our side, and the window open is not able to show us anything other than what the browser chooses to show. So here's what I want to try to understand. Do we have a way of doing this so that we can do any kind of control over the new tab or new window that's opening, where we can show a message, we can show the spinner that says it's loading? Can we do anything here that will make it other than a blank page while the user is waiting for the download to actually happen? Now I'm concerned that there actually isn't a way of doing that the way that we're doing it. With the window open, like you see right here, I think that once that window open happens, we lose control of that window here in this particular area. I tried something that actually I think you can set a variable if you want to here that receives a handle to the new window once it's been opened, and therefore it's possible to manipulate that new window after it's opened with code that you can put right here. The problem that I've seen with that is when I try to do anything to manipulate that window by maybe essentially writing some HTML code out to that thing, it doesn't work. It stops the PDF download. The browser just essentially responds and lets you write in the window, but it doesn't complete the PDF download. So I don't know that there's actually a way of doing this, but I'd like you to investigate that, see if you can come up with anything. Again, the goal is to say if you create PDF and you click OK here, this new window that opens, we'd like to have something here that more visually indicates that something's going on. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Again, not something that is critical. It's a medium priority bug. They'd like us to do something about it. They're not going to prevent us from doing sign off on this, but it would be nice to be able to solve that particular problem. And an interesting challenge for you. Thanks. Bye.